Welcome to your Size Lab Instructor Training. My name is Peggy Rojas and I am your Size Lab Master Trainer. I am so excited to be here. Teaching instructors is something that I'm very passionate about. Let me tell you a little bit about my background. I am originally from Ecuador and I always love fitness at different levels. I am the girl who watch every single Body by Jake workouts. If you don't know what it is, it's probably because you're too young. And I practice every single sport. I love dancing all my life, and I danced since I was 5. Had different formats like castañuelas and Spanish dances and so forth. But when I came to the States, I suffered and I battled depression, and fitness was what it took me out of that. And I started just taking some classes at a gym until I finally took the first step and became an instructor. Beachbody came to my life and here I am. I love what I do. I'm a full-time fitness instructor. And as you can see, I have a lot of experience. It's been already more than 6 years. But I still remember my first workshop. So is anybody's first workshop? Fantastic. How about people with more than 2 certifications? All right, great. Anybody with a different dance certification? Fantastic. As you can see around the room, we have different levels of dance and background. And don't worry, we're all gonna learn today at our own level. Sounds good? Fantastic. So let's go around and introduce ourselves, answer 3 questions. First, your name, where you come from, and which is the class that you're currently teaching or you're taking. Go ahead. Thank you. That's amazing. Now that we all know each other, let's jump into the workshop. By high standards today, you're gonna learn the instructor success pathway, and it's 4 parts of this. The first, the format, the technique, cueing, and engagement. Each section of your workshop today will include all the formats. And by the end of the workshop, you'll be able to know the format technique of the Size Lab class, and also know the moves, name the moves, and be able to perform the moves. Also, have skills in cueing and engagement enough for you to teach your class members at different dance levels. Did I scare you with the last one? Don't worry. Do you think that you're gonna be able to teach, or are you afraid that you won't be able to teach a class after your first workshop? That's fine. That's why you're gonna get all the information and the support from us and the pro team to reach those levels. Sounds good? But in order to reach these objectives, we need to keep in mind this keys to success. Number 1, actively participate during the workshop. This is not a workshop about me talking the whole time and you sitting there. We're gonna have small groups and big groups where you're gonna be able to participate, especially in the small groups. You're gonna be able to get feedback. So this is very important, and I seriously encourage you to take the first step and get out of your comfort zone so you can get the best of the workshop. Seriously, try it. And this is the right time to make mistakes and get nice feedback and go home with all that knowledge, right? All right, be on time. This is important. We're gonna have, and here's the agenda, several breaks, but I'm gonna give you the time when the break starts and when it ends, so you can be back on time and we can finish with the agenda what we have by 5 p.m. Good? No distractions. Please, please, please turn off your phones. It is so distracting for your classmates to just hear a ringtone during the class. If it's absolutely necessary, please take the call and take it outside and come back as soon as you can. Sounds good? All right, now let's jump in to what is going to happen after you're done by 5 p.m. You're going to be able to call yourself a Size Lab instructor. Size Lab is a trademark, so nobody who hasn't taken the class, the workshop, can be called a Size Lab instructor. You will. nothing else but Science Lab can be taught during your Science Lab class. Make sense? You cannot mix, it's only Science Lab. Now, you're gonna keep your active status of instructor for over a year. And you don't need to get other workshops to keep your status unless you have your pro team membership active. And we're going to talk about pro team in the future more, but let me give you some sneak peek about it. It is your I think the basic tool for your success. You have an online, all the information, classes, rounds, and music that you need to become an absolutely amazing Science Lab instructor. Sounds good? Last but not least, let me remind you that we have an agenda today, and in order to achieve and be on time, finish on time, we need your cooperation. Be back after each break on time. And talking about breaks, do you know where the restrooms are? Around the corner to the left. You can go but come back right away. We're gonna have enough breaks. Now, do you have any questions right now? All right, let's get started. Jump in.